Hello, Pussy. Okay. I don't know how to start though, but I shall start. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome to Tijasune Akin. Tijasune Akin on this channel. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click the subscription button so that you enjoy this juicy content, godly content, and all learnable content that you ever want to watch. So my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in once again. So in my last video, I talked about how to control sexual urge in a celibate relationship. I know some people will be like, okay, why should I be celibate? It is not a do or die something. It's not that if you don't do it, you will die. If you do it, you will die. No, it isn't. But personally and from research, I've come to understand that waiting or celibacy or staying chaste has its own benefits, its own importance, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you why you should be celibate. It can be like shocker, and yes, I know it does not concern me, but me, I've come to just let you know the benefits that is there and how it can help you, and that's it. It is not stereotype. And me talking about celibacy doesn't mean that okay, this lady is a saint. No, but I think I've thought about it and I've researched, and I think with the way breakfast is being served in our generation, if you're not embracing celibacy, you might want to be increasing your body counts. Like, even as a guy, whether you're a guy, whether you're a lady. So, let's get right into the business. So, number one of the reasons why you should be celibate, and one of the things you should know about doing the sex is that sex does not keep a relationship, whether you like it or not. For the fact that you are not celibate in your relationship, you are giving him or her gas boost every now and then, doesn't mean that relationship will end up in marriage. Yes, you can finish having a nice time in the inside, and the other partner, whether a she or a he, will still go outside and have fun with somebody else. So what's your game? What's your game? I don't see your game, because you being celibate, at least you know that there's something that you are still keeping to yourself. But what about you being active yet there's nothing to show for it? So whether you are celibate, whether you are celibate or not, it doesn't mean the relationship will end in marriage, but it still keep you, like, it still guard you, it still keeps you safe. Like, there is a boundary when you are being celibate in your relationship, because sex does not keep any relationship. I hope you get that. So number two, it helps you to have a clear mind and a clear eyes to see. Specifically as ladies, most of the time when we start to get involved with a guy sexually, we don't really see. We don't really open our eyes to see, because emotion, rush, loss that we think that's love would have covered our eyes, especially if he or she is good on bed. You will not even see anything. Maybe he's saucy, maybe he has a bad character, he or she has a bad character or anything. But for the fact that you have been satisfied on bed, you might not be able to see that true color of the person, the true color of the person. You might not be able to see it. And as a lady, whenever we start getting involved sexually with a guy, we tend to see less, because we'll be so focused on the fact that he's satisfying us in that aspect. So it is better for you to be at least celibate. Get to know each other aside from the bed level. Know each other aside from the bed level. It's not only about the bed, it's about so many other things. It's about your children, it's about your family. So it is better, it is best that you remain celibate and you know that it's not even bed that is connecting you. It is something much more than bed that is connecting you. I hope you get that. Thank you. Then number three, in case of breakfast served, like I mean, in case of breakup, it keeps you safe. Exactly. It helps you to move on easily. Research has shown that people that are not sexually involved together tend to move on from hurt, from breakup easily. They tend to move on easily. But when you are sexually attached, or maybe you've aborted like 10,100 times, it will be so, see, it will be so difficult to move on. It will be so difficult. It will be like hell to move on, because especially as a lady, you feel like what else? What's the remain? Especially if something has been complicated during abortions and all. And it just keeps you safe. That's just it. It helps you to move on easily. When you are celebrating your relationship, it helps you to move on easily. You can actually just be sober for some time and just move on, because you know you have nothing to lose, especially not bodily aspects to lose. I know some people might feel like it's my life, whatever I feel I do my life. Okay, I'm not crucifying you, but I hope you take my advice. Okay, so another thing is it keeps you from unnecessary anxieties and worries. Yes, when you are active and you are not ready to be a responsible mother or father yet, you will be anxious. Just imagine you do something and you feel like your period is late and your baby like babe, I'm late, like 3 weeks late, and you know you don't have the money or anything yet. The stress that will cover you gone before. So it helps you um to be less anxious. Exactly. To be less worried. You know that you are clear and you are clean. When you are ready to be active, you know that whatever comes out of it, like pregnancy, you are able, you are man enough to hold up to it, to own up to it. But when you know you are not man enough, you are not woman enough to own up to the repercussions of sexual activities, it just keeps you on edge. Like you have to take drugs, like take all this morning after pills, take use condoms, and this all the stress just for you to just make sure that there is no sexually transmitted disease, or there is no pregnancy or nothing, just to keep yourself safe. And that can be stressful. Why don't you just wait till the time when you can have it? And even if you are getting pregnant, like every 18 months, nobody will crucify you for it. I'm just saying based on my own perspective, because it can be stressful. Emotionally, it can be draining. Exactly. So I think with the level of things in our generation, celibacy cannot be underestimated. Exactly. Breakfast served from left and right angle, front, center, and people are just losing their minds easily and all. And I think if sexual activities can at least be kept at the barest level in our relationships, even if there is breakup, it won't land you into yaba. Ah, at least you'll be able to move on easily. Yeah, you know, okay, emotions, time, those ones. But what about body counts and body abortions and diseases and all? That can you can't just say okay, you forget about that and it's gone like that. So I'm really advising with the way things are in our world now that celibacy should be embraced at least. And the last reason is the Bible even asked us to wait till marriage. Yes. The Bible asked us. So this is not me crucifying anybody or saying I'm a saint or something, but this is what this is just what I've come in terms with, and I think I it is ideal I share it with you too. The Bible asked us to stay away and be okay till when we are married. So I think this video has helped you. If you know any other reason why celibacy should be encouraged in our generation, in our world, in our relationship, I want you to put it in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And until I see you in my next video, I love you, love you, love you. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to share.